Barry.
Hello everybody, welcome back to a DD2 live stream. Yeah, I'm your host, this is Tony Scientist, and I'm joined by a Tubba this time
Hello.
in the chat. He's just
Eating
hanging
jelly
around
beans.
while I stream. So without further ado, what are we doing in this stream? I'm going to start with just a few expeditions runs, just to make sure I still got it. It's buffering a lot for some reason. It's weird. Since Christmas just passed and we're gonna do something festive and snowy, so we're gonna go to the Dragonfrost Keep, and then we're gonna get into some incursions and see if I can work out to beat those, etc., etc. Warning: the frame rate's too high. I always get that warning. Like, YouTube,
Again,
fuck up.
your stream is doing too well.
The quality has definitely gotten better over the years.
I haven't eaten jelly beans in a while, so I forgot what most of the flavors were.
So how did I beat this before? I'm not exactly sure. Honestly, I have no fucking idea how I beat this. I can't remember. It's just been that long since I've done the Dragonfrost Keep. So, let's see. We're gonna do Earth Shatters. We're gonna do the combo. Poison Dark Tower, Earth Shatter, because it works. It's a tried and true method. There's just got a fuck ton of mana left. Well, actually not. Not that much realistically. But, you know. Enough. The biggest thing is, from what I can remember, the biggest thing is I'm gonna have to manage the fires. I forget. Do I have a chance of lighting these? I'm not sure. I do I have the oil chip? Let's see. I do not. Oh yeah, I have the oil flask. Yes, I just use that instead. That's right. Okay, so now I go with some Flame Wars, because Flame Wars are, well, OP as hell.
I'm just watching your stream.
Why?
What else am I gonna do?
I don't know, not watch my stream.
You have offline later, dumbo.
Well,
Uh,
once we get everything placed down, this map should theoretically be a breeze. Though I haven't done it in forever. The build is very simple for Dragonfrost Keep.
there's a lot of range on it.
Oh, you have my auras? Yeah, they do. So we always put a Flame War for the flyers up here, because fuck the wyverns. That's build and roll. What? Hmm. I don't know which hero I was using for DPS. I think I fucked up my DPS. Well, last time I played because I sold my glaive the wrong one.
Are they coming in from every direction?
Yes.
Toasty. I
So,
like dropped DD2, so I have no idea what any of this is at all.
so, so the Dragonfrost Keep was a major update that pretty much it's a really hard map where a dragon can freeze your shit, and you have to unthaw it. That's how it can keep it attacking.
The Flame Wars on never freeze.
When they freeze,
That's kind of weird.
and it's terrifying when they freeze.
I don't understand how they freeze if
It's something to do with like magic.
it's a magic frost that can override fire.
So there he is. Frost Dragon's breathing right there. So I need to do this. Get that back up and running. I need to get this one going. Flyers come in. Just destroy them with endless flames. I gotta purchase heresy.
I'm getting big Betsy vibes.
Yeah, but I still haven't fought the new Betsy yet.
I didn't even know there was a new Betsy.
Yeah, there is. She's like a super Betsy that they added in as part of the in-game content. Fun fact, everybody, Tub used to play this game, and then he was the Huntress, and then he got big disappointed.
No, it's not the fact that I was disappointed. I just got very discouraged. I playing the game. Also, I wasn't having fun with it anymore.
That's fair. A lot of people feel that way now. I kind of share the same mentality, but I still do enjoy the game.
Well, like when you get later into the game, you're set. It becomes just like a thing that you can do. It's kind of like playing Risk of Rain when you unlock everything. It's just a thing to do to distract yourself.
Shit. That's bad. That's real bad. Actually, not as bad as I thought it was. Never mind. Alright, so the reason why the Flame Wars are so valuable, like, I could just let them freeze and let my other shit do the rest of the work. The reason why the Flame Wars are so valuable is because they actually do the bulk of my damage. They are carrying me to victory.
Yeah, like
I need my nuke one pretty bad right now.
what's with the completely frozen tree?
Oh, it's because the Dragonfrost Keep is the lair of the dragon. Cool, 339.
Honestly, I'd probably like pick up the game if like we got the boys, we started anew.
Yeah, I'd be down to do that.
It's like compared to like how I felt when I was playing the first game, it's not like the same fun feeling. It was probably the fact that I played the first game with my brothers on the PS3.
Yeah.
So
I gotta unfreeze. Where's that one? There it is. There, we go, fixed. Nope.
they also added crossplay, right?
For this game?
Yeah, for sure. You said that.
No, no, it never made it in.
Oh, they just said they were gonna do it.
Yeah, they said they did, but it was never. Yeah,
Properly implemented.
DD2 was never a profitable game, so they are putting their focus towards a DDA.
Well, it was probably not that profitable due to the fact that it was completely free.
Well, no, not even that. It didn't do as well as they all expected it to do. What the hell happened? ADDA?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the beta.
I'm excited about it because you play as the children again.
Yeah, but story-wise, it's not actually the children. It's the
adults.
adults travel back now.
Yeah, the adults travel back in time when they become children, but you're still playing as children. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean, I do like GDA. I just really want people to play with.
Look, you know what's always so annoying?
What?
In the first Dungeon Defenders, you know the PvP mode that they had in the game?
Yeah.
My brother always played as the knight. And the knight in the first game was actually like a good character to play as.
Mhm.
So every time that we do any sort of combat, which he would always want to do combat, he would obviously win. Because he was just like this deity that you couldn't kill. Because he had the most health out of all of us, and he could kill us in like 3 hits.
Yeah. I remember in PvP I played as the apprentice, and I die because my lightning towers had so much range that it was impossible to touch me.
You can get near him.
Yeah, so I just ended up fucking always winning the.
Lucky your wings aren't connected to your back; they're just like kind of floating.
Hey, shut up. Okay, they're fully functional.
They work.
They're normal sized and fully functional.
Well, yeah, they seem to be because they're obviously floating near your back. I want to see just like you fly up, but you don't come with your wings. The wings just shoot up past you, and you're just standing there.
Yeah, a little bit. So yeah, a lot of people are still playing Ninja 2 because DD is in beta.
Do you think that when DDA comes out, almost all the player base is just gonna move to that?
Well, no, only because the DDA is actually a game you have to pay for. So
Oh, like the first one?
yeah.
Well, if people want to play it, then they'd pay for it. So.
Yeah, I mean,
Did they Did they say what the price of the game is gonna be?
it's like 20 or 30 bucks.
Okay.
Which is a fair price. And if you also bought the pre-order package, you still can. You get Dungeoners 1 for free. The entire collection with the DLC. Yeah, and then you get access to Dungeoners weekend early. Stop it. Stop fucking
go.
kidding my shit. Damn it!
You just like freeze everything.
No, I couldn't
Uh-oh.
stop a orc lady. Yeah, it happens. Do I have? Yeah, I do.
Jesus Christ! They took it out in like 3 hits.
There we go. That should help things a bit. Which one has all my shit on it? This one?
I realized that the stream. I don't know how I just realized this, but the stream obviously is behind your actual gameplay. So
Yeah, it is.
I'm like, oh, and then I just realized what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always a small delay. It's not a huge one, but it's there.
I can't believe they made the Squire into a Chad.
Yeah, yeah, I love it. we big dick energy. Blue Squire is all the big dick energy.
Wait a minute. So you know how when something gets frozen, like when one of your towers gets frozen, it just doesn't work anymore?
Yeah.
Does that mean that your shields also become useless?
No.
Did I just say that
Walls
doesn't make
work.
sense?
But they have like a greatly lowered health. They're more brittle.
Mm.
So it's basically like I put it there just to make sure I had enough time to actually F3.
Why are you not using any of EV2's towers?
Cause for this again, like certain heroes are not worth using in this specific scenario. Like EV2 is really good, yes, but in this specific scenario, EV2 falls short. The monk and my EV.
It's my favorite one. My favorite one. Coconut.
My nuke monk isn't as strong as it was before, sadly.
What happened to it?
I equipped it a cool glaive because you know the one I have now, the weapon, and it lets me fly on a cloud of lightning. But I ended up
Sacrificing damage.
accidentally selling my actual glaive.
Oh no.
So instead of like 10 million damage, I'm doing
7 million.
only like 1 mil.
Oh, that sucks. Are you just gonna upgrade your electric one until it does the damage you
It's
want
not.
to, or
It's not as high of quality, I believe.
mm,
But you know. DD2 is a game where there are certain ways to do things, and I mean, you can get by without doing them. It's just much harder. Like, for example, like the people that are on floor like 800, they They have used every cheese method in the book to fucking get where they are. I mean, they will all admit it too. They're like,
How
yeah,
much
cheese.
what's the reward for getting to like 800 on the floor though?
Nothing.
Huh.
And that's why everyone started hating DD2, because getting to a high floor meant actually nothing. Because the gear didn't get better. Like, the gear eventually stops becoming worth it.
That sounds pretty bogus.
At floor like 100 and something, it caps out.
Yeah, that's dumb.
There we go. Yeah, I got some mana. My poison dart tower fucking died. Damn it. Fucking.
We just talk about how in Terraria with the old one's army,
Fuck.
instead of choosing any of the Huntress's like better turrets, well better towers, they choose the explosive trap. Not like the firebomb trap or the poison dart tower.
I mean, the dynamite tower is actually very, very underrated. It is good. Like, it deals a fuck ton of damage in a large area, but it's just not as useful in as many scenarios.
Yeah. But like, they could have done something about that. Like, use any of her other towers that she has in Terraria.
I mean, again, like, a lot of her towers wouldn't be usable in Terraria without some serious, like.
Well, I think they'd be able to use her poison dart tower.
Well, yes, but I don't see a reason why they wouldn't. Only because, like, the Squire's tower would be actually useless.
You have a point. Well, he could have like the Squire's shield would still be useful.
True.
So.
You got me there.
Well, like, actually, I think they wouldn't want to use the shield because then you could just spawn the shield on the portal, and then the things would just die. I guess that's a thing that they didn't want to happen.
Again, like, they had to keep certain things balanced, so they couldn't be truly faithful to DD2.
Well, no, they were faithful to DD2. They just didn't choose the best.
No, like, if they'd followed DD2, they would have gave the apprentice the Earth Shadow Tower.
No, they didn't choose the best. They just recreated the easiest.
Wait, because like,
technically, with the explosive trap tower, right? All it is a landmine that doesn't have a hitbox. Like, that doesn't have like a hitbox that you can't walk through.
Oh, thank God I was quick about that. Or that would have been kind of bad. Off me. There we go.
Well, the ballista is basically just the ice dragon tower that you can get, right? Within your reskin and can do piercing damage. And that's all. That also goes for the same as the
Oh, okay. So they didn't
flame
hurt
tower.
much.
I don't remember any of the names of the towers in DD. Well, in any of the Dungeon Defenders anymore. And then
Let's kill it.
I don't remember. Oh yeah, and then the aura isn't really that hard to do either.
There we go. So he's done.
So technically, with the towers that they added into Terraria, there was already things that were in the game, and all I had to do was just reskin it and then change a little bit of its stats.
Sure. But like, so I the reason why I'm not using EV2 like you said earlier is mainly because my EV2 doesn't do high damage. It just so I just have to murder him, you know. Which is not very hard. I just have to go find him. There he is. Get out of here. Throw it, throw it, throw it, throw it. Fuck, throw it. There we go. Got it. There we go. So, in order to beat this map, you have to beat the boss, and let's go ahead and open our chest. Oh, we got a legendary chest this time, so we're guaranteed some legendary items. That's for the apprentice, the black magic staff. It's not as good as my staff, but definitely good enough to pick up. We got a canister.
I can't wait to eat so many jelly beans that I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
A token. The Ice Age. What the fuck is this? That sucks. It sounds cool, but it sucks. Frozen path. Projectile hits the ground, leaves release patches of ice. Oh,
Well,
that's kind of cool. I'll have to move that chip over to my main canister.
Eevee looks pretty normal.
Oh, my Galaxy Eevee.
That's a galaxy.
Yeah, she's a.
That looks like, dude. That looks like a Lovecraftian creature.
Yeah, I put the tentacles and everything dark on the Eevee too.
What's funny about this is the fact that the Gatos are much smaller than they used to be. But
Yeah,
they
the
were
Gatos
size
used to be giant.
You know, they were the size of children.
Yeah, I remember having like tons of Gatos because you had to farm fucking forever, dude, to get some good ones, and then once you got them, you had to fucking.
What's that Ultron-looking skin? Like what? Where? Eevee has a skin that makes it look like Ultron, dude.
Yeah, a little bit.
You just change your feet into tentacles?
No, it did not alter the character model.
I was gonna say that's kind of weird.
He just at least a trail. It's the old one set.
What do the old ones look like? I forgot.
Cthulhu.
I never actually beat DD1.
Cthulhu.
The Eye of Cthulhu.
No, Cthulhu. Like
Oh.
big squid man. He's kind of fat. Also.
You know, I could have just searched it up myself. To be
Could've,
honest, now that I think
yeah.
about it. But I never actually beat a Dungeon Defenders game. Never beat DD2. Never beat DD1. Because my brothers just gave up on the game and I couldn't play the game by myself.
So
'Cause I
a
was, like,
wyvern's
super
den.
young.
Oh shit! I can get this Star Fury sword.
Oh yeah, the one from Terraria.
Fuck it, I'm gonna do the prime wyvern's den. I do not have the gear level to do this. I'm not equipped for this.
How is the Star Fury like a good weapon in this game?
I'm not sure. I've never had it.
Hmm.
Yeah, like there's a ton of
Wait.
stuff I haven't done in the game.
Wait, if I'm correct, I'm about to get some real boomeranger real quick.
What?
Wait a minute.
So I guess let's start with some good old fashioned.
I got some boomeranger.
What?
You have the Star Fury, but not the Star Wrath. The Star Wrath is the better version of the Star Fury.
Yeah, but like it's less iconic.
You have a point.
Again, like when they did the merger, the fucking big like deal to like incorporate Terraria shit into ED2. It was like, okay, we're gonna take the most iconic stuff so we don't take away from your
So
game as much.
if they're taking the most iconic stuff, they took the Dryad and not the Guide.
And, you know, like if the guy had been if the guy had been a playable character, I would fucking main him.
He doesn't even like attack people or place like towers. He just tells people how to do things, and he can like improve people's stats.
Yeah, like he's just a giant like buff hero with like a mega health.
You know, that'd actually not be bad to put in the game.
Yeah, like they
Like-
are officially done with Dungeon Defenders too, so there's no chance.
Yeah, I know that, but I mean, like, if they put a character in any of the Dungeon Defenders games that was like, instead of them placing towers, they have like special effects that improve other people's towers without having to pay mana. And it's not like permanent, but it's like a short burst of things. That would actually be good to put in.
Hey, Killer Died, how are you? Alright, boys. Anyway. Oh, yeah, that would be cool. It's just to implement it and balance it. It would be a little difficult, I'd say.
I got some big think thong stuff.
Why?
So now thinking about it with things, technically in DDA, the Dryad won't be in that.
Well,
Because-
again, they may or may not add more.
yeah, they may or
you-
may not do more crossover events, which would be kind of weird to integrate into the lore. of
I'd
what
be-
they have.
I'd be happy to, because I'm good. They just doing a little bit of Dungeon Finish too, a killer. Yeah, but the lore does explain how each new DD2 character got here, so I mean it's perfectly logical that they existed during that time because they're all around the same age.
Well, like, no, the thing is about the Dryad is it would kind of like contradict.
Yeah, no, there would have to be a rift in space time.
Yeah, because the Dryad came from Terraria, a different dimensional portal, right?
Yep.
But it's like, she existed for thousands of years before any of the events of DD2. She probably existed around the time that the old ones existed and reigned over things.
Oh yeah. But like that begs the question though.
Yeah.
I'd love to see the Dryad like as a kid because that'd be kind of interesting.
The Dryad as an adult while the rest of their children.
Hey, she's like a caring mother to all of them. Let's go, boys.
Yeah. But
Make
like,
it canon.
also at the same time, if they went back and if they have the ability of going back in time, the Dryad also wouldn't want to go with them, because if she could go back in time, she would go and then just stop the Moon Lord from killing all the other Dryads.
Yeah, which would
Is-
ruin like a good chunk of
Uh-oh, Yo just got murdered
damn.
or something. But what's it called? Because one of the events that happened is that the Dryads went into a war against the Moon Lord because the Moon Lord was trying to take over Terraria. That's your entire character that you make exists just to save Terraria of all the bad things that's happening, right?
I know.
And also to stop the Moon Lord from taking over Terraria, right?
Hmm.
So she wouldn't even want to come here at all, because this isn't her world that she originates from.
I know. Still would be a cool thought, though.
No, it'd be a cool thought. It was just that they'd have to do some major like
Reworks to the
something.
lore.
Yeah,
To actually get it
if
to
they
work.
if they wanted to integrate the
I mean,
Dryad into it.
I mean, again, like Dryad being sucked in isn't technically canon either.
No, yeah, it isn't technically canon either, so they're not like a character that exists. And they could like be like, oh yeah, just that event was not canon, and then they're in this, and it's just a younger her.
I mean, like, if they wanted to make it canon, they could have like a Dryad appear in the D2 universe.
Yeah.
That just is a child. One of the only
Yeah,
ones that survived. Maybe.
well, not the only ones that survived, because it's like
One of the only ones. And
in the first game of the Moon Lord, well, not the Moon Lord, the first game, if we're trying to do like chronological stuff, because the age of these characters are like their 20s, right?
yeah.
So like a good 2 decades passed from them being like children to adults. And during the time of the first game, that was I think after, like, shortly after the Dryads were murdered. Well, when the Dryads had the war.
Yeah.
And then only one lived. One thing that I kind of feel bad about is the fact that the Hollow didn't really get to make an appearance in this game.
Yeah, that would have been kind of cool.
Because, like,
Honestly.
yeah, the corruption's neato, right? But people know the corruption is much more iconic than any of the other biomes in the game. The corruption in the forest, right?
Yeah.
Because the forest is what you spawn in, and where the most iconic music comes from. And the corruption is like the first evil place that you find.
Hey, the boss in D2 that you fight in Terraria is actually the Eye of Cthulhu.
Really, I don't know about that.
Wow, holy hell, dude! This is not going at all like I thought it would. Oh my
You know what
god.
I'd like to see? Them do a crossover, but the old ones and Moon Lord team up.
Jesus Christ, dude! They're just fucking coming. They just are walking through it all. Fucking Christ.
I'm not at the point yet. You didn't even start it. I
It's
saw all of your preparation phase, and
it's so ridiculous, man.
they're just steamrolling you.
Holy shit, dude! You got to be God to do this. Holy hell.
You need yourself a team. But yeah. Imagine if they made a crossover game with a Moon Lord and the old ones teamed up, because they're basically one's Cthulhu and the other one's Cthulhu. So I can explain it.
They theoretically teamed up. Well, like if you notice, like they have the. You never fought the Moon Lord, so. The Moon Lord from Terraria and the Moon Lord from, well, the old one are actually they have like a lot of the same powers, like a lot of the same powers. So.
They do.
Yeah.
They both fire lasers and eyeballs.
Mhm.
Oh, that's neat. I wonder if any of them were inspired by each other.
Probably, honestly, because they're both indie developers. And
Yeah,
they
Blue
both
Logic.
are
Oh, we
iconic.
did it. Right.
Yeah, like, and a lot of trendy devs actually include like references to other games. It's just because, well, they like other games. Now, what's next on the stream? I'm not sure what to do now. I've been streaming for like an hour. Almost. One like. Oh, thank you for the like. But like honestly, DDA would be. I hope it's what saves the franchise, because, well, DD2 was okay.
If it gets like similar height of popularity to the first game, that'd be pretty good.
Like, it's already got like tons of fucking hype. Like, they raised all the money from fucking crowdfunding. So I mean, you know.
Oh, I forgot how weird the Tavern Keep's head is. His head looks like a bag.
Uh, yeah.
It looks like if you looked at him in the dark, he'd be like wearing a ski mask over his head.
Dude, this is ye old Tavern Keep 20 years later.
It really improved.
Yeah, a little bit. I got 2 likes. Woo! I'm making it. Yeah, but honestly, DD2 as a whole, like, we're about to wrap up. You try to do only one hero. The Chaos 7 only one hero build? Okay. I can do that. That's not too bad.
One of them. Dude, we should go and live stream World War Z, you know what I mean?
Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
It wouldn't be. We can get the boys.
The boys. I'm about to Steve.
It'd be a pretty fun thing to do. Because it's literally just us screaming while getting completely cucked by zombies.
Yeah, like an arguing.
Yeah. And I get to blow up things.
So I'm gonna do the monk first because I think it'll be the easiest, and then I'll do. I'll try and do the huntress next, and then after that I'll try another hero. It just depends on how I feel, because not all my heroes are able to self-sustain on Chaos 7. Oh, you have a World War Z killer. Well then, that's cool. I mean, maybe we'll play together.
Advanced tactics.
Yeah, World War Z is a very good game. It's like the love child of Left Dead. Like it scratches that itch for Left 4 Dead 3. I'm not exactly though.
Half-Life 3.
Do like
No, it's Half-Life 2.5.
at this point, if they actually released an official Half-Life 3, it would have to be like VR, fucking
dude.
like stunning graphics.
You realize that they're making a VR Half-Life game.
Well, yeah, I know, but like what I mean is like they aren't making a true Half-Life 3. Which like if they were to release a Half-Life 3, they would have to make it
a prequel to 2, but in VR. It doesn't look bad though.
No, it
Pretty
doesn't.
sure
It
they
doesn't.
showed, they showed some like gameplay and stuff like that.
Wait, doesn't look bad. Like I am gonna be streaming that game on the channel, so look out for that.
I like how they're just like, ooh, we gotta incorporate Lambda somewhere. Oh yeah, let's just put it in Alex.
Like like I plan on streaming a lot more games. Like such
Being a
as
variety streamer.
yeah, cause I mean like I do like Dungeon Defenders. Don't get me wrong, but I've been streaming that and only that for quite a
A
long
lot of
time.
years.
That's that's honestly what my fan base is yeah. Maybe people like DDA content or like just me talking. Either way. But so the only thing is like with this monk glaive, I don't actually have a range shot. I just have a thundering cloud which I can walk on and fly on.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that thing that you have where you can shoot things out of the sky.
Yeah, the Skyguard towers.
Yeah.
They're they're OP as hell.
They're pretty good.
But yeah, this is basically DD2 farming in a nutshell. Like, you get like one player who has an OP monk, and just spam claymores,
Wait.
and then just wait. I mean, again, like DD2, and DD1 for that matter, can be as fun or as boring as you want it to be. Like, surely you can take the overpowered route, or you can use just the squire and get fucked in DD2 like all the time and
Yeah.
have a percentage chance of winning.
For me, like, I like DD1 because I was stupid and young, so it was like super difficult for me to play.
Yeah.
And I still believe that the first game was much harder than the second one.
Uh,
Like at some point in both the games you become so powerful that playing on the hardest difficulty is like playing on easy.
I
Right?
think the second game is much harder to get to that point.
Well, no, it's much harder to get to the point, but I mean like in gameplay,
Yeah, and
the
raw
difference,
gameplay. Yeah.
like the differences in intensity of you playing the game is completely different. Where like,
ZD1 was always hectic as hell.
DD1 it was super hectic and it was just like I gotta pay attention to everything. Where in this one you can just sit back and relax, and then you have to occasionally check on yourself to see if they're doing what they're supposed to.
Yeah. So that's my biggest issue right now are boss enemies, which thank God I can do 1,000,000 damage in a hit.
Not your 10 million damage in a hit.
Yeah, yeah, I miss it.
What did you get it from? Your death weapon.
It was a heavy weapon that just was insane. Like, so how much DPS are you doing with your flame wars? Yeah, let me go check. I don't. Our DPS is in 576k. The attack speed damage per second is, well, every half of a second. Well, some fraction of a second, 0.31 seconds. I'm doing 1.56 damage per tick, and then yeah. In a second, I can do 576,000 damage. But a tooltip DPS isn't always the thing to follow though. You're like a ticking for 313,000 per hit, plus crits.
Dude, I should totally revive my dead YouTube channel.
Hell yeah, brother! And just do dumb World War Z challenges. Hey guys, welcome to the no
dude,
gun challenge.
I'll just live stream Terraria runs. Because that's what I do. I'm the Terraria boy. No. Wouldn't be like too bad to do because it's like there's other things that you can do in Terraria.
And plus, mods are ever expanding its content.
Yeah, yeah, and then already existing mod packs are much bigger than they used to be. So like, you could do a ton of things. You can just make runs of you playing as a different class.
Or do the really cool shit and become a speedrunner of Terraria.
Oh yeah, and complete the game in 4 hours.
Oh, well, actually, like a lot of speedruns are. Well, yeah. Well, yeah, I think the world record for the total. Yours
The game
is,
is
196k DPS. But damn, homie. Again, like, yeah, I stopped grinding, seriously after the Dragon Cross update. Because I was just burnt out. And by then, this is just the remaining.
oh, dude, you just leveled up.
Yep. I'm level 340, boys. Let's go.
Who's the highest level in the game?
I don't know. There are people that are 4,000 to 8,000 to 9,000. I've seen people who are 10,000.
I wonder who has the highest. Like not like who has the highest level, but who has it and what level they are.
Fun fact: you don't actually need to be like a crazy high level to max out every skill. Like every skill costs
Oh yeah, I know that.
999. I think it's 3,001 is the cap for all your stats. Then you send to become Jesus.
I'm actually gonna search it up.
I never wanted to obtain that level because I just was like, I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
Excuse
So
me.
looking at things, you get level 50 Ascension. What is the max level? 200.
Oh god. Oh god. Why? Game, why? No. No, you threw a cannon ogre at me. Why? You asshole.
So, yeah.
I mean, like, the theoretical max of the game is 999,000.
Well, I'm not. Wait, when was this made? Oh, this was made 2 years ago. Yeah, this person at the time he said like, is so roughly 15,000 levels before you max out everything, right? Give or take a few levels, of course. If a given game takes about 15 minutes and you have and you get a level after every map, it would take about 156 days if you played 24 hours a day. So if a nullifier this guy didn't space it out, so it looked weird. So if a no lifer plays 12 hours a day, it would take him a year to max this out. So basically, it would take you a full year of just playing this game non-stop to max out all of your stats.
It's actually not that bad. When you think about it, that's not that bad compared to some games.
Yeah.
And
It's not like
actually take lifetimes to max out.
it's not like trying to play World of Warcraft. Actually, World of Warcraft is super easy to do that. I can't think of it. Why can't I think of the specific thing that I'm thinking of?
Oh, the killer, welcome back. You know what's funny? Like I'm gonna sound like a different news boomer, but like I remember like back in the day where it was way harder to get good at this game. And now like people are able to hop on and get good pretty much within a week.
So the game is much more welcoming.
Well, yeah, they made it easier, and there's more tools, and there's guides now. Back then there weren't a lot of guides, and the guides that were out, they quickly became obsolete. That's a lot of loot.
What did you get? Or what did you see?
A lot.
Super sick, epic loot.
But yeah, yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream here.
How long you been streaming?
For an hour now.
Ah.
I think I'm gonna end the stream here. I probably will stream later, with some World War Z. Make sure to tune in for that. And as always, I don't know.
That thing that I say occasionally.
Yeah, but this has been Senior Scientist and Tubba the Dub signing off.